Hey yo guys, what's up? My name is Liam. Today we will be learning Swift UI. And what you need for this is some background in computer science or Swift. And you will need the Xcode app, which you could find in App Store. You search Xcode, you will have Xcode. And you can also download SF Symbols Finder, which is another recommended app full of SF Symbols viewer. Yes. That's what we need. It's like built-in symbols that we could use later. But that will be later in the video if I cover it. So now, once you downloaded it, you open it, and it should open this. Click on Create New Project, and click macOS because we will be making a macOS app. And click App, and press Next. I'm gonna name my test. And look at that, we already have one. Sussy baka. Okay, now you create it, and now you could choose the file place, like where you're gonna store the file, and I'm gonna choose to store it in my Xcode project folder. You create it, and boom, now you have an Xcode project. I'm gonna start with removing all of this to teach you from scratch. When you first start, you should import the foundation that imports, like, that downloads the libraries that you need later while making the app. And now you make a struct called content view, and then this is going to be a view. A view is basically like a page. Think about like it as like a web page, and every web page has a few roots, and the roots are basically these views. But like obviously we aren't making any website right here, we're just making an app. And it will say cannot find type view in scope. That's because we didn't put the body yet. So we do this var body colon some view. This should disappear after a while. Oh, and we didn't import SwiftUI. You import SwiftUI too. This one doesn't download all of it, but it just imports the foundation stuff. You still need the SwiftUI. Yep. Now it should disappear. Okay. Now we're gonna create something called a preview. Just say something in the right will pop up. It's called the canvas, and it's basically a preview of your app. So you type hashtag preview. Oh look, it already has it here. Hashtag preview, then do content view with the parentheses. Okay, now we should have a blank page because we didn't have anything there yet. So first, the most basic thing you will learn is text. And with text, you do capital T and then spell text out. And then you do parentheses, and you make a string, and then type what you want to display. And oh, it's kind of mush, so just run your app. Okie dokie. Now you run your app and you can see the text you typed. Yippee! And it's not all mushed. Okay. Now the next thing you will learn is some stuff. Okay. So formatting your text in SwiftUI is very important. If you want to format it and like make it big and feel big, you do dot font, and then you have to type wait, hold up. Okay, so you type dot font, and then do font dot system, and then you do dot large title. This will make your text huge. Title. And you'll see it's kind of mushed in the canvas, but when you run it, it like okay, yeah, it's pretty big, and it's still, yep. And if you want to make it bold, you do comma dot bold, and it should make it bold. Oh, okay. Anyways, I'll go over that later in the video or a future video. So that's basically simple formatting. It just makes the thing big. Okay, now let's just say we have some random text. And let's say you want another text on the right of it. Then you could try you would try typing this, but it appeared below it. This is where we use something called an H stack. And H stack stands for horizontal stack. So to do an H stack, you do H stack, H stack with curly braces, and then you move the text in here with the indentation. So it should be right here. And then if you type another thing, it will be on the right of it. And if you don't want it that much in the canvas, you do dot padding. Yeah, and that fixes it. And if you want it vertically stacked, you make V stack, which is vertical stack, and you do the texting here. Okay, and you can add the padding. And this high is above the below, and the below is below the high. Okay, and anyways, that is V stack and H stack. There's also a Z stack, which stacks things on top of each other, and I can show that to you. So Z stack, and you do the same thing at the padding. Wait, what I like to do is do a Z stack, and then like first do a V stack, add the padding, so it should have some padding, and then move the Z stack inside. We should just add the padding to Z stack, because Z stack is kind of different. I don't think you can add a padding to it. Like you add a padding, it will look nothing different. So Z stack will just stack stuff on top of each other. So you do text, and this one is the first line of code inside the Z stack is the one below, and you add another text on top. And this makes it on top. Oh my gosh, you couldn't even see. Okay. Because it's like going on top. And that see on top is on top of high. Wait, I think if I make this change the font right here. And yeah, and then that was more obvious. On top is on top of high. And yep, that's all the stacks. Okay, now let's do some images. Remember when I told you to download the SF symbol finder? If you open it, you'll see all of this. And these are just symbols. And you click on them, it will have this thing. That's the system name. So when you create an image, you let's do a VStack. And with a padding. And then you do image, you do system name, and then a string. You, for example, you like eraser line dashed. You type eraser dot line dot dashed. It will show the image, and this is very fun because like it almost has anything. You could think like a wand. It has a bunch of things for the wand. For example, you want wand dot sparkles. Oh, I think I typed it wrong. Wand and sparkles. Okay, wand dot And yeah, now it have to sing. And that is SF symbols. Okay, nice. If you don't, for some reason you don't like all of these, you could just like do an image and then do the for example image 1, and then you go to your assets, you right click, add new image set, name it image 1, and then you press the plus button. It shall open a finder for you, and just use any PNG. You could just use this, I guess. Yeah, and now you have a custom image. Just wait till it loads. Yeah, it's so beautiful, right? They're actually AI generated. Okay, anyways. Okay, that's simple stuff. And I'll go over more of app making stuff in a future video. So stay tuned and find out what I will post. Bye bye.